Jericho and Shaughnessy, welcome to Facing Reality. Thank
Hello,
you.
thanks.
And thank you guys for doing the interview together. When we first came in, you guys were catching up. You haven't seen each other in a bit.
No, I mean, we all stay pretty connected, but I haven't got to see his beautiful face in quite a minute.
Your cast seems like you guys bonded so well. Tell me, Jericho, let's start with you. What was the experience like? Because I know you're the most faithful of the faithful. You were
Hey, the
the
Pickles. What did they do? Honestly, such a great experience, and I think that it's a testament to like the cast. I couldn't even be mad at them at voting me out. I'm like, you know what, guys, I'll let you do it. Who cares? But yeah, it's crazy. The most faithful person just got banished.
and Shaughnessy, you were a great faithful too. I see
Thank
you
you.
two as both diehard faithfuls, whereas this happens every season. As someone who's watching from home, you're like, of course they're faithfuls. Did it feel that kind of desperate in the game?
It did for me a little bit just because a lot of people apparently were saying my name. And I'm like, why do you think that? There's only the raft theory to really go off of, but that wasn't anything. I think I've shown up as a faithful to the best of my ability. So it was a little frustrating.
I will
And
say I fully believed she was a faithful. I never budged ever about that.
thank you. And that is really the nature of this game, right? Is that they have the power. Those who know have the power. And when you don't know, and it's a group of people like that, it literally could be any single thing that sets people off. And it's more about them than it is about you. Is that assumption?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'd say so. Like, even with even some a little bit with my banishment, a lot of people had felt like, they were so close with me. Like, how could I be so close with Rhea? And I was like, guys, we're friends with everyone. Like, we can all be friends with each other. Like, I can have a close relationship here and still be close with you. So it was a lot.
That's really interesting because that plays out. I was on the show Big Brother Canada, and that plays out in Big Brother a lot as well, where seemingly if A and B get along and A and C get along, there's no reason why B and C shouldn't get along. And yet, over and over and over again, that's the case. Shaughnessy, did you experience that as well? Kind of like being stuck in between people you trusted, but you could not see getting together?
Um, it's hard because I didn't actually run into that because the people I trusted most in this game was Jericho, Hollywood, and Lisette. And we all got along very well. We did not bump heads. They were my go-tos for everything, and I trusted them no matter what. So I went to them for everything. They all got along, they all chatted. We were really lucky in having that group.
And do you feel vindicated now knowing you were right to trust each other?
Oh yeah.
That is
There
a
was never
solid
a
group.
doubt. There was never a doubt.
It was a good group. If you look at the car going in, Hollywood and Shaughnessy and me were there, and just from that alone, I was like, okay, I can trust these people. They're definitely solid.
That is another thing of like, so as the flip side of anything, almost anything becomes suspicious. Also, almost anything can be a trust building moment as well, right?
It's true. It is true.
Like the first people you meet are kind of like people who you kind of form a bond with.
Same exact thing for me. When the people I went in the house with, we just kind of clicked. It's it kind of goes to show you, I think the power of reality television is the ability to work and form alliances can be with anybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if it aligns, it's just more about like alignment in the game at the time, but it's not like there's no one in this cast you would have completely not worked with, or dismissed as a traitor and not seen past that, right? Do you both feel that way? Or was there people who stuck out to you when you were just like, I don't trust them and I will never trust
Yes.
Yes, I could honestly going into it like I thought there would be more people that I didn't trust, but there was more people that I trusted than didn't trust. But yeah, going into the game, I already could see certain people that I did not
them?
want
Name
to.
them.
Obviously Meredith. I could tell already that she was gonna be sporadic and chaotic, and just was I knew that that was the type of person that I wasn't gonna work well with in the game because her mind was everywhere, her theories were everywhere, and I was like, I need to play with people who are more logical and focused.
Is that who
Yeah,
you
I
would have
would
said
have
as
to
well?
agree with that assessment. For me, as much as I liked Venus, because she actually was our day one in the car with us.
He was
When
also in the
I
car.
finally got to really speak with her and sit down, I immediately was like, she is not genuine. She's hiding something. I knew in my gut that this girl was a traitor. Like she clocked her day one and just could not get off it ever since.
So that
Shaughnessy
must
was
have
the
felt good.
early clocker of Venus.
Okay, I love that. Good for you. And the Meredith thing I talked about with Rhea as well. I think because Meredith and Chala are lying about their relationship, that comes off as part of the reason why maybe she comes across as untrustworthy when you're like trying to play the game.
I I think it played a part, but I think in general, just just Meredith in general. That's just I'm gonna say Meredith in
So the style of the gameplay then.
general. Yeah.
Interesting. With the traders, the kind of concept is that like the traders will work, sorry, the faithfuls will work together against the traders. But every season you see faithfuls like not aligned in how they feel the game should be played, right? So that must be almost just as frustrating as not finding a trader. Is that, did you feel that, Shaughnessy?
Oh, 100%. It was a struggle in two scenarios, especially. Like the first one was Venus, because a lot of people really did not hop on that train, which was frustrating. And then also the Kevin of it all. I do love Kevin, I do. But the fact that he said Coco first, then Shaughnessy, and nobody understood what he was doing there, that it was clearly, if we get Coco tonight, she's a traitor. Kevin's a hero. The next night we get Shaughnessy, she's not. And he can be like, well, I'm not perfect. And he doesn't look suspicious. But
Right.
then the next night, everybody's like, well, if we have to consider Coco, we still have to consider Shaughnessy. And I was like, how did nobody see that gameplay at all? Like, it was very, very frustrating.
Yeah, that is frustrating because you're now expected to work alongside this person who has now just blown up your game. And it's like and it's being kind of put on you, so I could see that. And from a viewer perspective, I think also it's you get more frustrated at the trade or at the faithfuls for not coming together than you do at the traders for they're kind of just doing their job, right? But
Yeah.
Jericho, as faithful of the faithfuls, it's easier said than done, correct? Watching from home, it's a little.
Oh my goodness. And what you don't realize is there's not a lot of time to talk to people. And even though Coco's name was out there like every single day, it was hard getting everyone on the same page because everyone had their own opinions and their own minds. But I think that if we had just gotten the right people together, I think also the traders did a good job at picking off people who might have derailed us, like who might have derailed us from getting rid of like them. Like someone like Thompson, who I was really close with, who could have like got me and steered me off voting off of Omer. He would have gotten me in the right headset, but seeing him go, I had to just rely on the people who I trusted. Um, but at the end of the day, it's hard to get everyone on the same page.
Yeah, and the traders, they just have that little extra knowledge which gives them like so much a leg up, right? Like it's almost like they're watching the reality show from outside it because they're, oh yeah, these alliances are building. Oh, cut that. Ship's done now, so it does make it easier for them. Shaughnessy, if you had played as a trader, would the game have looked different for you? Would you have been excited to do that, or how do you see the trader side of things as a gamer now that you've
Um,
played the game?
I really wanted to be a trader, really bad. It took me a couple of days to get over the fact that I was not. It's just a better position to be in the game, to be completely honest. If you're a faithful, it is half luck. Like,
Yeah,
yes, you can be very, very smart and good at the game, but at the end of the day, traders can kill you by going eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It can be a really thought out decision. It can be to throw someone off. No matter what you do, luck plays into it. Whereas if you're the trader, you just have to be a great actor. You can slip up, but honestly, if you are very personable and know how to play the game, You can make it to the end. So I really want it to be Traitor.
And now that you're watching from home, like, are you rooting for the Traitors? Will you be watching till the end? And can we follow you guys online to hear your thoughts and opinions?
Oh, I will be watching to the end. I am praying for Hollywood. I am praying for Lisette. I do not want the Traitors to win. Honestly, I will say, if I wanted the Traitors to win, it's not because they're traitors, it's for Coco. I adore Coco. She is honestly such an amazing human being, and she deserves it after everything she has been through. But no, it's time for the faithfuls to pull one out after the last two seasons. We deserve it.
I love that, and the Traitors have been playing really, really well. So I think it'd be nice to see the faithful kind of give them one too as well. Jericho, what are
100%.
your thoughts for the rest of the season?
I'm really rooting for the faithfuls. I think that after I got banished, I still, I understand what it's like to be a faithful, having to go through, going to sleep, not knowing if you're going to be there the next day, having to figure out who the traitors are. And I really understand the struggle of trying to get these traitors out. So I really hope the faithfuls win. But I will say I am very impressed with Coco. Like, even watching it back, I was impressed with how smart she is and how clever she is. So if the traders do win, I would be happy because I think they are definitely playing a good game. But of course, I would like the faithfuls to win just because I'm one as well.
It's the perfect tension. I can't thank you guys enough for facing reality, giving us a great show. You both did amazing, and thank you for joining me today.
No
All right.
problem. Thank you for having us.
I was not recording. Oh, yes, I was. Yes,